morning, guys! How refreshing it is to come your way again on your favorite kids TV show, Kidz Arena.
Today's episode focuses on all the excitement talented kids brings on your TV screens, all the fun moments, and also some of the personal surprises I have and I will be sharing with you all.
Absolutely, guys, and I can assure you that you are going to enjoy the best of both right here on TV3. So I understand that we're all back in school, right?
Yes.
Well, how were you able to settle into like the timetable or even the rush of school and everything?
Well, we're zooming into the subjects now. We're going to have our midterms next week. But I'm completely ready, and although it's rush, we're taking it baby steps.
Same here, new students joining in and also new teachers and also new subjects like career technology, and I'm also looking forward to learning more things.
What is career technology?
It's like BDT, but it has like different topics on their own.
I am actually also about to run my midterm exams next week.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Are you ready?
Obviously, yes, I have to be ready.
Yes, I agree with that completely. Well, guys, we're just getting started, but we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Remember to keep being nice to each other. We will be right back.
Keep smiling. Welcome back.
Welcome back from that commercial break, and let's go straight to the quote of the day. Today's quote of the day is by one of my favorite footballers of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo, and he says, "Talent is nothing without hard work." What are your thoughts on that quote?
Indeed, talent is nothing without hard work, because yes, you have the talent, but what does it take you to show the whole world what you've got, what you want to convey? So I mean, yes, with hard work you can express like your talent.
I agree with that. Today we're looking at materials and tools. I think that hard work is the tool while your talent is the material. If you don't have the tool to help, how are you going to make the end product?
Yeah, and you know, like every day when we come and we see the star of the week or even the discovery of the week, we always see how hardworking they are, and I'm sure it inspires me a lot, and I'm sure it inspires you, our viewers. Yeah.
I think it inspires all of us.
Okay, but what have you guys been up to so far?
Well, I've been up to a whole lot. I want to start with the Africa Bitcoin Conference. The Africa Bitcoin Conference was the first conference here in Africa, which is in Ghana. And it's probably it's the first one I've ever been to. So you can think of a Bitcoin like CDs and Satoshis like pesos. So you can think of a Bitcoin like a CD, Satoshis like a peso. You get multiple Satoshis to get a Bitcoin, just like you get multiple pesos to get a CD. So, but it's worth a lot. So you have to either buy it, you gotta mine it, or you can play games to get it. But if you play games, it's only going to be a few Satoshis, which you have to probably be playing forever if you're gonna reach a Bitcoin. But that's okay. So there's a whole bunch to learn. Like, you can do it like no matter what your age is. You can be your age or even younger and have Bitcoin. You don't need permission from your parents, and the government can't just be like, "Oh, you're not listening to me, you're not paying taxes, so I'm going to take it away." No, you can't do that. It belongs to you. You have the keys for yourself. You choose what to do with your own money. And it's a whole bunch of things to learn. So I suggest that if you really want to get to know about Bitcoin, you should learn, because there's a whole bunch. I'm not even finished learning. So there's a lot of people I learned from, thankfully, like the ex-Twitter guy, Jack Dorsey, who he taught me about Bitcoin and fintech, which means financial technology, which can go hand in hand with Bitcoin. I also learned from Elizabeth Stark, who you can check both of those videos quite soon. And I learned from a whole bunch of other people, so I also want to say thank you to them. Well, I interviewed a lot of people. I got to interview Jack Dorsey, who used to be the Twitter founder. And then you have Elizabeth Stark, Mary, and Paul. For you to understand Bitcoin better, you can check out my interviews.
Hey everyone, you're just in time for summertime. Today we're going to be talking about Bitcoin with the social media and tech genius, Mr. Jack Dorsey. In Ghana we say Akwaba, which means welcome. Yes, so Akwaba.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I have researched that you're Friday born, and Friday borns here are called Kofi. So in here, you'd be called Jack Kofi Dorsey. That's something you can learn today.
Yeah, thank you.
So, Kofis are passionate, kind, they're wise, and they're deep thinkers. Does that describe you?
I hope so.
So far, I think it describes you.
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome. What made you get into fintech?
We saw a problem that my co-founder had for Square, and we wanted to solve it. And it turns out his problem was also the problem of many other people, which is he couldn't accept a credit card. We built something to enable him to accept a credit card from his mobile phone. And it turns out other people wanted the same thing, so that's how we built the company.
Surprised how that small thing can turn into a really big thing. So, yeah, that's big.
Things always start small and then,
bigger. They get bigger. So, in the simplest of terms, how would you define Bitcoin?
An open monetary transmission protocol or network. It's a way to send money, and it's a way to do it without any control by a government or by a corporation. And this is necessary and important because you never know how certain organizations or institutions move. The reason we started is because Visa and MasterCard would not enable small businesses to participate on their network because they didn't know how. We figured out how to help them, and then we brought in all these small businesses. And there's a lot of banks and corporations that may not know how to bring everyone onto the financial rails, but Bitcoin enables everyone to participate. So that's why it's important if the internet were to have a currency to itself.
But in your opinion, because I've been asking people this, would you rather mine Bitcoin or buy it?
It's not about mining, it's not about saving it necessarily, it's about using it. And everyone gets to use the same model, the same currency, and that means it opens the doors for everyone as well.
That's like a different type of answer because I've been getting answers that's either, okay, buy it because that's the way I know it and you can save up a lot that way, or mine it because they like the extra challenge and everything.
That's from a coffee.
Well, that was just a great and informative video. I really loved it. And I think I might try out a few games myself just to see if I can add up to a Bitcoin.
Well, that means you might have to be playing for forever.
Indeed, that was interesting, and I like the fact that it's for like all ages, and the lamb can participate. And I think, yes, I think I'm interested.
Okay. Well, that's not all. Also, what I did on my holidays, I got to do all of the days for the Black Star Line Festival hosted by Chance the Rapper and Vic Mensa. I think it was comprised of about 5 days where you have the summit where I was able to interview the daughter of Kwame Nkrumah, Samia Nkrumah. You can also check out that interview. I got to interview Bozoma, who is the executive of Netflix, and Sam Barrington, who used to play in the NFL. You can also check out that interview as it's both together. And then after that, I got to do the actual concert, which lasted quite a long time, but is my favorite concert. Where I got to interview people like Sway. I got to interview Chance the Rapper. I got to interview this woman named Jessica who traveled around the world. I think 190 different countries.
Wow. Has she been to Ghana?
Yes. Well, I had a whole bunch of fun moments, but especially the one with Letitia Wright, who, is from Wakanda. Yes. It's probably one of my favorite movies yet. She's actually going to be premiered very soon. So I had a whole bunch of fun moments, and you guys can watch the video.
Hey guys, you're right in time for summertime. Today we have here Mr. Chance the Rapper. I've shouted him out long enough so you guys should know. If you guys don't, like I always say, you're sleeping under a big rock. I want to say I have a lot of people I was really excited to see. I'm really excited to see Dave again. Yeah. I'm really excited to see Erica. Yeah. You, Vic, Sway, Cootie, all these people. Tell the diaspora.
Absolutely delicious here. Gotta be everywhere to be everywhere. It's an amazing night. Ghana's been amazing since I've been here. I feel like I'm living for my ancestors just being here with my brothers, Chance and Vic.
See you next time on Summertime.
Okay, this is a world premiere, ladies and gentlemen. This is a world premiere. This is exclusive. We are here with the one and only Samara of Summertime. How you feeling, Samara?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Tell the people where we at.
We are at the Black Starlight Festival in Accra, Ghana.
Just to see how much you've grown and how much you've done tonight for the world and for everybody is endlessly inspiring, and I love it.
How important was it for you to visit Ghana, and how has the experience been for you?
Well, it's always been important for me because my siblings are Ghanaians. They're mixed with being Ghanaian and Guyanese. So it was always a country I wanted to visit. And West Africa is just, as you know, our ancestors predominantly came from this side of the world. Mm-hmm. So I really always felt a connection to it. So I've been to Nigeria, and then I always wanted to come to Ghana.
Well, Samara, sounds like you were very busy, right?
Well, I was.
Aurelia, what about you?
Okay, so I guess you all know that I'm now the co-host for Talented Kids Season 14, and I'm not doing this alone. I'm doing this with Jolene Esuman Mensah, and it was a very great experience, and it's still a great experience because we are not done with the season. So yeah, I have learned a lot of things, not only from my experience, but from the contestants, because we had the Accra auditions, Saturday auditions, and also the Kumasi auditions, and also the Grand auditions. So yep, and a lot of people came to audition, and it was only 16 people that were picked for the main show, and some of them were heartbroken. I mean, it's there, but others also showed me that it wasn't the end of the road. So I've learned never to give up, and I also told, and I'm still telling them, like the people who didn't make it, that they should never give up. They should try. And one wonderful thing about trying, when you try once and it doesn't work, you need to try like multiple times. Lots of people say that when you try once, twice, like for the third time you should stop. But I mean, you might not know. For the fourth time, you might have a serendipity, or maybe like a chance encounter with someone who might change your life. So yeah, I've learned a lot of things. Okay, so talking about the auditions, viewers, let's take a look at how the auditions went.
My talk by power, so I wish you well. Me, I know pray me jealousy style. The love is your money, mind your money.
I think this whole line is for singers, right? Okay, can you give us a line or two of what you are going to be doing?
If you wanna give me trouble, boy, I swear you lie. If you know fit handle, please don't waste my time.
Vibes and DJ Vibes.
Daddy like you on low body girls gotta go before I make you my boo.
According to your knowledge and your will for me, what you've seen you have done, adjust me to what I know. Because you are nothing, man, that changes your mind, oh.
Stop! Our land was rich before. The forests were thick. The rivers were clean.
We super, good, very deep, very down, very meter, bambelela, sasushinja, donkey mama, showing sun shoma, yeah the rock coming from my no what to watch your float yakuma, with the rock not to just me the one is rap na magada gada, flow nenye daba daba, pass na me meda, kuna ni nyeneba, time no kama, timim na kawa koma, kimu rap.
Oh your mommy, make I call my mommy.
birthday, everybody they should hear what I have to say.
Killy go car for the street, but the boy them tear overseas. What's it they be, but still we they do. That's more than your boy Beastie. B2 on the beach, I've been a BT.
Wow, those were so many people. Imagine like how hard it was to just pick only 16 out of all the people that auditioned.
Yeah, and that also shows that it's a lot of talents here in Ghana and how each child has their talent and they showed how it works.
It's talking about talents and also unique talents. I'm not saying that the other contestants like don't have unique talents, because I mean we've seen singers, rappers, but this season we have models.
Wow.
Yes, and they are the darkness models. So they are choreographed models, and they are so unique. And just watching their performance is refreshing. Guys, let's take a look at this.
My friend, do you have newspaper?
No.
Hey, how does I mean here? Joy.
Madam, your daughter is very short. I will do it gel.
Okay, continue. Joy, 1 minute. Mommy from Adi to Hado Boko. You will handkerchief. Mr. Obia, sorry, didn't ask my why. Oh, Mr. Auntie, but I'm sorry why. Oh, you will handkerchief. Mr. Obia in the handkerchief. Many pass and there Sunday. Now, so one question, money how cry. Hey, Saturday, I saw you what them higher. Dramas, are you ready? Okay. Oh, Sano, cry, yeah, I am it. Oh, Sano, cry, yeah, I am it. Pato cocote, to me so, Yabemba. Pato cocote, to me so, Yabemba. Big man. Conte, tome so, ma dogo conte, tome so, yo, kokoi, blah,
Oganda.
Hey,
Look, it's nice.
Wow,
Everybody look, it's nice.
You're looking so,
Thank you.
Why, yeah, papa. Thank you for helping us, okay?
Where's my money?
Oh, hi, your money. And you know something, when you grow old, you count for your money.
Give me my money.
I should give you your money, Take this 1 CD. Take. That's good, okay?
It's not up to.
Hey, 1 CD. My friend, it's okay.
Give me my money.
Hey, me yo. Auntie Paulina, Mr. 2 CD from man.
Hey, Papa, you know so a scano.
Hey, you need to take this one, Take.
I love you, die, but see you let me down. I feel no be like, open my soul inside to your door. If you know they my body, my mind will be bust you. If you know they my body, you know they my body. Oh Lord of mercy, be like something they do me, oh. My come always say, baby, Bobby Titi and Sam, baby, my come baby, Bobby Titi and Sam, baby, I'm gonna take care of you. Like you never had I refuse, I never blow in the fuse, but you got one it top for you. I'm gonna take care of you. You never had I refuse, I never blow in the fuse, but you got one it top for you. Boy, you know I love you forever.
Wow, I think that is truly amazing. At such a young age, they have the confidence to get on the stage and showcase their talents like it's just any other day.
Yeah, and it's also live on Facebook too, which means the whole world is watching it. So I agree.
Yes, and also after Raman's performance, Rap Doctor Ochiame Kwame and also Auntie Paulina, they both are always like, whenever he comes on stage, they wonder if he's going to keep his notes, if he's going to hit the high notes, but he truly does, and that's one thing that surprises me.
So it's now time for a quick commercial break, but we'll be right back with more. Stay tuned.
Remember to keep being nice to each other. We will be right back.
Keep smiling. Welcome back.
Welcome back from that quick commercial break. Guys, I want to ask you something really quick before I move on. What two colors make up green?
Yellow and green? Yes, yellow and blue.
Correct. And you, what two colors make up pink?
Okay, so you have red as your primary color and also your mutual color, which is white, and you get pink.
Yes. So due to that, what do you think today's DIY is going to be based on?
Making colors or mixing colors to get new colors.
Pretty good. So you guys are correct. Well, guys, we're going straight to the DIY segment. We'll be right back.
This is us.
Primary colours there. Okay. That is your tertiary.
Wow, amazing one right there, and I bet you viewers are going to try because I will. Samara, will you?
Yes.
Anelam?
Definitely.
Okay, so Samara, another one. Which two colors make up violet?
Well, it's quite simple, really. Red, which is a primary color, and blue, which is also a primary color.
Wow, great one there. So, Anelam, you have been asking us what we have been up to. What about you?
Well, I guess I could really say in one word, like sports, yes. Especially football.
Tell us all about football.
Okay, so there was the World Cup final, which Argentina won.
Argentina?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't expect Argentina to win.
I'm very happy about that, but I have to say that it was like one of the most interesting matches I've ever watched, sorry. Because like Mbappe scored 2 goals in like less under 2 minutes. It was crazy and just equalized in the latest minutes of the match.
I think I saw that on social media.
You guys should stop right there. you said you were very happy about Argentina winning. Why not Ghana?
No, because you see, Ghana went out very early. So like, I always have my backup team just in case.
Okay.
So this time it was Argentina because I just wanted to see Messi win.
Okay.
But like, I also supported other teams. Like, I was even supporting France, but I didn't expect them to make it to the final.
So is that why you're wearing blue and white?
Also, I'm very happy with the Premier League these days. I am a Manchester United fan, so I'm like happy with our place, you know. Like, I would like us to be maybe first, higher than Arsenal or something, but I'm happy with where we are because we can still get Champions League spots next season. Yeah. Well, not only have I been watching football, but I've also been playing football myself. Yeah. So we train like, well, during the Christmas holidays, I'll say that we train like about Monday to Friday. But now that school has started, we train Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. But you know, it also depends because Cristiano Ronaldo, in the quote of the day, he said, "Talent without hard work is nothing." So, I mean, being hardworking is going to training, but being extra hardworking is also training on your own, which is something that I think no matter what sport you do or even what talent you have, you should always strive to do better than what you're already doing.
Be hardworking.
Yeah.
So Anel, I'm not to cut you, but talking about Cristiano Ronaldo, choose between Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo.
As a role model, I would choose Cristiano Ronaldo because of his work ethic and everything. But as a football player, I would choose Lionel Messi because he's just better. Like, yeah, I always have this discussion with people. They always say that Ronaldo is better, Messi is better, or something like that. But I feel like everybody is entitled to their own opinion and stuff like that. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that that's very cool.
Okay.
Yeah. And we also sometimes get to play matches a lot, like once every other weekend. So when we play matches, it's all about psyching your mind and telling yourself that I'll be able to win this match, or inspiring yourself and your teammates a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm not very familiar with how football works. So from what I understand, there's different like people to do different jobs. So can you please mention some of it?
So there's the goalkeeper, I'm sure, which you know, defenders, center back. It depends. There are different formations in football.
Okay.
But okay, let me just say the one that I like the most is the 4-3-3. So if you see in football, any formation adds up to 11. So 4-3-3 adds up to 10, plus the goalkeeper, which they don't add. So that adds up to 11. So there's the goalkeeper, and there's 4 defenders at the back. So there's the left central defender, right central defender, then left back, and then right back. And then you have 3 in the middle. So it could be, the 3 in the middle could be left mid or right mid. Sorry, it might get a little confusing, but the 3 in the middle, there's left midfield, right midfield, and attacking midfield, which is the one that I play. But there's also defensive midfield and just central midfield.
Hey, wow, a lot of midfield.
Yeah. And then you have the left winger and the right winger, and then the striker.
Wow, that's a lot to remember.
Yeah, I mean, like once you play, it's easier to understand.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, but one more thing, sorry.
Okay.
Sometimes they use numbers to classify the different positions. So like goalkeepers, you normally see that they're number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the position where I play, for example, attacking midfielder, they call it that one number 10. Although you don't necessarily have to wear number 10 to play in that position.
So is Neymar part?
Yeah, I mean, Neymar is a left winger. So that sort of goes into, you don't really have to wear the same number to be in that position.
Because he wears 10.
Yeah. But somebody like Messi, when he wore 10, he also used to be a midfielder back then. So yeah, kind of like that.
Oh, wow. Well, guys, we learned so much things today, and this was a very fun episode. We're learning about how we are making our talents better, and it was really good. And I want to encourage you guys. Have you learned something new?
Indeed, I've learned how you all spent your time.
Yeah, I've learned something new.
Okay.
Well, for example, that people with hearing impairments can dance.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was very fascinating. So guys, like we always say, you should send your messages in so we can read it.
But before we leave, Talented Kids is always on Sundays at 4 p.m. So catch up with all the fun talents you won't want to miss it. Catch us same time next week. Bye!